early morning ferry. And here's the early morning Nigel, leaving no trace. Morning folks. So today I'm trying to do 12 miles and get to Newport. And particularly there's a campsite I want to try and get onto. One of the main problems I've got is making sure I don't run out of charge. Yeah, I'm pretty low on charge generally. So I'm hoping I can get to this campsite and I can find somewhere to charge everything up. So yeah, I might be a bit light on while I'm videoing today. I've got up particularly early, so it's 5:30 in the morning. And my thinking behind that was that I didn't want to be, I just could not stand another day of real hotness given what the weather's been like. However, looking at the cloud cover, I don't think there's much chance of real hot weather, but it could obviously come later, as it has done on a few days. So hopefully a good reason to get up early and get started. Right, I'll load up and I'll see you later. Well, this place definitely has the feel of a nice, well camping spot. Not a lot of space, but if you arrive late enough and left early enough, fresh running water, near your filter though. I didn't think I'd see anyone else at this time. It's 6:45 and a couple of people have just arrived over there. Don't know if they're going for a swim. Certainly not on the coastal path. So I'm just having a little bit of a debate with myself. So I started, there's Fishguard, and I probably camped somewhere around here. And I'm currently here at what they call Dinas Island, and there's toilets here, so I was able to get water. And should I go all the way around, or it's suggested you can take this shortcut? But looking at it, it's only 2 miles all the way around, so why not? Anyhow, then get to here, the end of the island, and then we're on our way to Newport, which is here. I hope to find a campsite here and hopefully get recharged physically, mentally. Right, so this is what it looks like where I am now. Well, I wondered when I would come across a rare post box. So this is a Victoria Rain post box, and only about 2% of all post boxes have the VR symbol. So as you come into Newport, great cafe on the right hand side here, but more than that, a campsite, which is where I'm stopping tonight. The old ruined castle that was turned into a private residency. And then I just love the butchers. Well, what used to be the butchers. So this little pink house beside it was for the lime keeper's cottage. So the building immediately in front of us is the yachting club, members only. But originally that was a warehouse, obviously on the quayside. Where a better place to sit at 10 o'clock at night when you've got these views. So folks, I've had a bit of a lazy day. I just managed to do about 10 miles or so. Arrived here around about lunchtime and I've spent my time chilling and relaxing. The plan tomorrow is to, well, originally was to try and finish, and what I was going to do was finish and then it's a mile to Cardigan and I was going to stop overnight there. However, I couldn't get accommodation, so I've decided to stop at Poppet Sands, the YHA there, which is 3 miles from the finish, kind of frustratingly so. But nonetheless, that will make it easier. I think it means the distance tomorrow is 13 miles or so, and then I'll have 3 to finish up on the following day. Yeah, so that's the plan. The other good thing is that I've met 3 Polish people who are doing, they started from Milford Haven, and yeah, they arrived about an hour or 2 after I did, and so far they've agreed to my company, would you believe it, for the rest of the journey, which, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. So that's the plans for tomorrow. See you in the morning. So apparently this is saying it's very remote and rugged and challenging, and there's no escape routes. 12.8 miles, so now at least I know the distance. Here's the sands coming in view, nearly there. So this is the YHA, and this is the view. I've just left the YHA now, which was Poppet Sands, and about 2 miles I think it is from the finish. Went down to the beach just to see the sea for the last time on this particular trek. And yeah, I mean, yesterday was really good traveling with my Polish companions. It was great having some company on the last leg, and I think they enjoyed my company as well, maybe. And the other thing was, it threatened to be like lots of up and down, and to be really tough, but I didn't find it that tough. I think the conditions underfoot were a lot easier compared to some of the other parts of the route. So just a thought, if you read or people tell you the last part is really hard, it's not really as hard as people make out. So yeah, need to get to the end and then grab a bus and a train home. So see you at the end, folks. So here would be a great place to stay, and also a beer here. That'd be really good. Overlooking the sands and the estuary. Here we go, folks. The finish. Although this here is implying that maybe I should start and go that way and do 186 miles. And I can tell you, if you do it, it could take you 10 days and 50 minutes. Wow. There you go, guys. 186 miles or 300 kilometers on the Pembrokeshire coastal path, and the equivalent height of scaling Mount Everest. I'm sure I felt every foot of that. It's been a wonderful journey. Thanks for your company, and I'll see you on the trails.